Today we just want to take time and say thank you and what you guys have done here at the Boys and Girls Club. And it's a we celebration. It's not myself, it's what we have done together since we started this project about 10 years ago. And it's very rewarding from our staff and what they have done over the past several years. We have a great staff, and most of you know that Donna will be leaving us here shortly, but I'm still making her put ice in the glasses and all that. She's still got until June the 1st. So we want to say thank you to our staff, our volunteers that make successful Boys and Girls Club, our board and our past board members who've been part of this, and then really our investors who made this dream a reality when we started 10 years. We wanted to build a dream for kids. And since we've done that, your success, we've built the largest Boys and Girls Club facility in the state of Kentucky. We were serving about 800 kids in the Boys and Girls Club. Now we're serving almost 2,500 kids. We went from a $50,000 debt to a $4.5 million investment in this community. And it's all been because of you. What you guys have seen, what the kids need, you've invested in the future of Boys and Girls.
The club offers a wide variety of activities. My participation in many of these activities at the club taught me patience, confidence, social skills, responsibility, and helped boost my self-esteem, which coincide with the skills I was being taught at home. Now, I was very blessed to have a good support system, but a lot of these kids that come through the club, they don't have that support system. So the staff, we're their support system. I participated in arts, craft, volleyball, softball, and basketball. I was a member of the traveling basketball team, which competed against teams from other clubs. I also coached summer league basketball. And even outside of the club, I also participated in band, and I participated in chorus, and I also played tennis. After graduating from high school, I continued to coach biddy basketball and all-star teams, attended Brescia College, at that time is what it's called, where I focused on general studies and voice. I worked at Sears for 6.5 years before being hired by Atmos Energy. I have been with Atmos Energy almost 28. If a child lives with criticism, he learns to condemn. If a child lives with hostility, he learns to fight. If a child lives with ridicule, he learns to be shy. If a child lives with shame, he learns to feel guilty. If a child lives with tolerance, he learns to be patient. If a child lives with encouragement, he learns confidence. If a child lives with praise, he learns to appreciate. If a child lives with fairness, he learns justice. If a child lives with security, he learns to have faith. If a child lives with approval, he learns to like himself. If a child lives with acceptance and friendship, he learns to find love in the world. I am the return on your investment. I mean, what you do for this club, it's remarkable. The club used to be at 1512 Frederick Street. Now look at it now. Look how it's grown. And it's because of you all. Everybody in this room, So I just personally want to thank you for what you do for this club. It's remarkable how this club's grown. And also I want to thank Donna was actually here when I was so she's been here a while. I want to wish Donna on just a very prosperous retirement, and just say I appreciate her, when she was here. And thanks, Steve. And this is it. I'm not speaking anymore.
$2.5 million. This building's been paid off, was about $2 million. we want to shred that sucker today, so. Don't do it yet, Kyle. First of all, we used a shredder because we were going to burn it. The last time, Frank and I set off the fire alarm in here, and I blamed Frank, and we had fires everywhere around here. So, but if I could get all the past presidents to go over with Kyle, we're going to get a picture, and we're going to shred it.
I just want to add my thanks to everybody that's here. So many people that are in this room have been instrumental in the progress and success of the Boys and Girls Club, have really made a difference. This is an incredible asset for our community, but more importantly, it's a great asset for the future of our community because it nurtures our young people to be young adults and gives them an alternative to the streets and a fighting chance to be successful, and it's made a huge difference. I've got, just quickly, my part of the program, I've got a particular privilege in making a special recognition of someone that's made such a difference for this club. You know, all of us are either members of or have been a member of a company or an association, an organization, and we know that the key to the success of a company or an association, Kathy, or an organization, are the people. The employees that you have, their character, their loyalty, their quality, their dependability, those make the difference in a company. And we've got a lady here that's been the consummate employee. This lady has been here now for 30 years. I think she started in 1983, just right after the war. And, you know, her title has been administrative assistant, but she is more appropriately the old acronym, the jack of all trades. I mean, this lady has done everything. She's done payroll, she's done the tax form, she's done financial work, she's applied for grants, she's done fundraising. I've had the privilege of being associated with the Steak and Burger Dinner for years and could have never done it without this lady. She did all the work, and all I had to do was show up and just execute because she had everything organized and protocoled, and it just worked seamlessly because of her efforts and her commitment. But we have a special lady here today that we want to honor because we owe so much to her, and so much to her for the dedication and commitment that she's made for 30 years to making this a better place to call home, to allowing our kids to be nurtured, to allow them to become young adults. Even Richard House made it because of this young lady's tutoring and guidance. But there are people that you remember that make a special difference, and we wouldn't be where we are today without her. And I just want, on behalf of everyone here and our board and people throughout this community, I want to give a particular thanks and shout out and applause to Donna Muncy. Donna, in recognition of your outstanding service and commitment to Cliff Hagen Boys and Girls Clubs for 30 years, I've got this certificate of appreciation from the Kentucky House of Representatives signed by Speaker Greg Stumbo, again in honor of the tremendous job that you have done. Steve said that you can take an extra piece of cake home with you. That's his contribution. But seriously, we cannot thank you enough, and you have made an incredible difference in the life of the Cliff Hagen Boys and Girls Club. Please don't be a stranger, but we'll be forever grateful for everything that you've done.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
You don't know what an honor it is to work with such a fine young lady. Like Tommy said, she has everything organized. She makes us all look very good. And I remember now she's gone through 20 presidents here at the Boys and Girls Club. She's gone through 2 executive directors, the last one being the best. While she was on Frederick Street, She answered the phone, Cliff Hagan Boys and Girls Club, 263,134 times. Since she's been in at the My Corn unit, she's answered at the My Corn Cliff Hagan Boys and Girls Club 94,660. We have gifts for you. These are her grandchildren, if you don't know.
Thank you. This is Everett, this is Finley.
No other way.
I mean, Finley and Everett.
Now you want to know why she's retiring. She can't remember names in the office anymore, so. But again, we just wanted to take the time to say thank you. What you guys have done for the city, the county, these kids is very special. And you've invested very well. And we want to make sure that, we wanted to make sure that Donna will have a full life when you leave the club. She thinks she's leaving, but she's coming back 2 days a week to the end of the year, so we've talked her into that. But she has been a tremendous asset to all of us, and the hundreds of kids that walk through these doors, the board members, the volunteers, it's because of this one. We've been 47 years, Tommy. She's been here 30 of them.
Yeah. That's a commitment.
That is a big commitment. So before you leave, Donna's going to open her gifts. And again, we want to say thank you to all of them. When you walk the building, you'll see your name on a wall or a plaque that's helped out the Boys and Girls Club. And we want to continue to invest in our kids. We want to keep them out of juvenile treatment centers. We want to make sure they're responsible in Owensboro. And thank you for coming. Make sure the ones I mentioned, I see you before you leave. And Donna, would you like to open that?
Okay, which one do you want me to open?
Which
first?
one do you like to open first?
I'll look at the envelopes first.
Okay. Don't look at the envelopes.
Don't look at that.
Look at your gift.
Why do you say so? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. It's beautiful. It's a topaz.
Yeah, Boys and Girls Club color. So when you wear that, you always know, remember the Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's gorgeous. Did you see that?
I tried 3 times to get that out of the machine for a quarter piece, and I finally got it on the first try. I got it. Paul, all the years you worked the club, did you ever get mad at it?
Don't say.
Refuse to answer. You're like Joe, he don't want to say anything.
Oh my goodness, I've been wanting one of these.
Yeah, I know. So she can carry that iPad anywhere she wants to go.
Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. If you know me, you know I'm not a public speaker. I'm very nervous in front of a crowd, but I do want to say what a blessing it has been to work for this organization. And I'm so proud of how far we've come for the kids. And it wouldn't have been possible without so many generous people who have a passion for children and want to help the community so much. That's been the best part of this job, is meeting so many wonderful, generous people.
Well, I was going to give you a raise if you'd said something about me, but you don't. That's right. Again, stick around, tell her thank you, take some food with you. Tom, you got anything else?
That's it.
We'll see you at the steak and burger, right? All right. Thank you very much for coming today.